The new People's Hospital offers new opportunities for career and economic development in the Virgin Islands. The facility was officially dedicated and opened on Wednesday, December 17th, and it is likely that work in some public and private sector offices came to a grinding halt, as almost 1,000 residents witnessed the official opening of the state-of-the-art facility. His Excellency Governor John Duncan says, with the new hospital, health care can be a new economic pillar for the BVI.
Most importantly, this building presents an opportunity for the provision of high-quality health care for the community. As the chairman, Mr. Klein, just said, a place where BVI Islanders need no longer travel abroad for the best health care because it is available here. This new hospital also offers an opportunity for health care to become a new pillar of the British Virgin Islands economy, where the type and quality of healthcare services offered can compete with those major hospitals in the region or indeed internationally. A new situation where persons from abroad can now travel to the British Virgin Islands for superb healthcare while enjoying a piece of nature's little secrets.
The BVI's 11th Health Minister, Honorable Ronnie Skelton, an engineer by profession, defended what he termed an investment in the health of BVI residents. Responding to criticisms about the project, which began in January 2007, Skelton says over 100 jobs will come on stream at People's Hospital in the future. He said since 2003, some 93 scholarships have been awarded to Virgin Islanders to be trained for jobs in the local health sector.
We will encourage the setting up of medical and our nursing school here in the Virgin Islands. These investments will generate additional revenue for the health sector and the country as a whole. So my fellow Virgin Islanders and friends, the new People's Hospital brings to our territory much, much more than the highest standard of quality healthcare services to our people. It brings the potential for a multitude of business opportunities, housing development for increased staff, ancillary services for specialized maintenance of equipment, and specialty laboratories, just to name a few. The implementation of medical tourism and the development of a medical school will create the need for additional accommodation, entertainment, recreation, transportation on land and on sea. The list goes on and on. The ancillary needs of our new hospital and the services that it will provide will add a tremendous boost to our tourism product, creating hundreds of jobs and spurring unprecedented economic growth for these Virgin Islands. This is our vision. This is our goal. This is our commitment to the people of the Virgin Islands.
The health minister also assured the people of Virgin Gorda that work on the Nurse Iris O'Neill Clinic will commence early in 2015. Premier Dr. Orlando Smith, himself a former chief medical officer, says the new hospital marks yet another promise delivered by his administration. He says the facility brings world-class health services to people in the Virgin Islands.
It has been eagerly anticipated and is a truly auspicious occasion in the history of the British Virgin Islands as we open a new state-of-the-art People's Hospital. What a tremendous journey has it been to this stage. For decades, we have been making steady progress in our healthcare delivery system. We boasted a comprehensive public health network with clinics throughout the territory. We saw the expansion of our medical services with the addition of special services at the People's Hospital, provided by many of our own local doctors, so that our community could be offered modern and efficient treatment. We saw the professional growth and development of our nurses. In 2005, we were joined by Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal as we dedicated our annex, which housed a new dialysis unit and radiological unit. That was indeed another historic day for my government, and I'm extremely pleased that we continue to move forward. Just last year, my government, through the Ministry of Health and Social Development, accepted the keys to this new facility. Since then, we have assiduously worked towards this day, which demonstrates a commitment to providing the people of our Virgin Islands with access to affordable, high-quality health care. It is the government's business to take care of its people, and over the years, we have worked diligently to ensure that we achieve this. This is progress made in improving the quality of life for our people. This is progress made in securing an economic future by reducing costs to access quality specialty healthcare services.
Premier Smith also commended opposition leader Honorable Ralph O'Neill for work done by his Virgin Islands Party administration to advance the People's Hospital project. In his remarks, O'Neill welcomed the hospital as a Christmas gift. He says the occasion is not one for criticisms and implored those who will work at the hospital to deliver high standards of service.
This is the 17th of December, and we would say, what a lovely Christmas present. And we can and will express to God, who guided us through many storms, snares, and fears, so that today we can celebrate and thank Him for all the good gifts around us. And I'm so glad to see the crowd of people here today. Very glad to see him. Today is not for criticizing, because we see the building is finished, but all the furniture and all the fittings are not yet in place. And yet, but we can give a reminder to those who have not found it possible to assist in some way or the other. Just Monday, I reminded the Honorable Minister for Health and Social Development that he set the example for the other 12 members of the House of Assembly to follow. You agree with me? Right.
Meanwhile, monetary contributions also flowed into the People's Pledge Fund at the opening and dedication ceremony on Wednesday. In addition to a $40,000 check, manager of Scotiabank BVI, Jason Waters, signaled the bank's long-term commitment to assist People's Hospital.
We heard throughout today that we should celebrate what was achieved over the years and with this terrific facility, but the journey doesn't end there. So I'm very pleased to say that notwithstanding the contribution of $40,000 today, we've signed on to a long-term partnership with the BVI HSA, and we're going to be doing this year after year and look forward to even larger contributions. So thank you all. Season's greetings.
Lawyer Dancia Penn, also a former health minister, presented a $100,000 check donated by Cynthia Major, a deceased client of the law firm Dancia Penn & Co.
A client of my firm, a long-standing client of my firm, now deceased, has, through her executor, asked us for ways in which her estate can contribute to this country and to its ongoing development. And part of the advice we gave, lawyers don't generally disclose their advice in public, but on an occasion like this, I think it's appropriate that I say part of the advice which we gave, and the advice was accepted, was that a donation of $100,000 should be made to the hospital. So on behalf of the estate of Cynthia Major, many of you, especially the older folks here, would know her, and I know that the Honorable Ralph O'Neill in particular knew her well. Cynthia was a friend of mine and a client as well. And on behalf of her estate, through her executor, John Foster, we make a donation of $100,000 to the hospital. I'm grateful.
And Henry Creaky, president of the Rotary Club of Tortola, handed over a check for $50,000. Lesmore Smith of Top Priority Security Services also donated $5,000 and promised to give more in 2015. Established since 1922 as a cottage hospital with 2 beds, the territory's main health facility has emerged from being a hole in the wall to a 7-floor, 120-bed facility offering a range of services for the first time in the BVI. The historic ceremony attracted what could be one of the largest crowds to attend a ceremony of its kind here in the Virgin Islands.